29 forecast.
Here's a beautiful picture taken by Kenneth Johnston this morning from his vantage point up at Afton. You can look down in the valley below and see the fog. Kind of looks like ocean ripples of the waves, but that was the scene here early this morning. And of course, we mixed out those clouds. Here's a beautiful macro photography shot, real close up of a pansy petal that captured by Jim Carpenter. Let's take a look at where we are currently. Airport now has made it up to 72. Touching again the high temperature for the day. It's still 60 in Culpeper, 70 in Palmyra. We've got 72 there in Dillon and 70 currently in Stanton. We have a warm front that is just off to our north, and temperatures on the north side of that front much cooler, to the south much warmer. And this warm front's going to oscillate back and forth. Matter of fact, we'll likely see numbers come back down tonight with that retreating a little farther south. And then tomorrow it'll try to move a little farther north. So temperatures are going to have a wide variation from north to south, even into tomorrow. Things are quiet here locally. We did have a few spotty showers that raced through earlier this afternoon. One through Charlottesville, another one that came through Nelson and Buckingham counties. Again, they're basically riding near the upper level winds that are close to that frontal boundary. Meanwhile, out to the west, you can see more numerous showers and thunderstorms developing across southern West Virginia, and then more back across areas of Cincinnati. Some of those are severe. Temperatures overnight in the low to mid 50s, cooler north. There will be some areas of fog. After, say, 11, midnight and beyond, we could have some showers, a few storms coming through. And then tomorrow, we'll likely see that variation with temperatures cooler north and warmer to the south. If we break out into more sunshine, our opportunity for afternoon storms goes up. However, it looks like we're going to be socked in with a fair amount of clouds, and we may have another round late tomorrow night and into Wednesday. So it's an unsettled stretch here right through the midweek. I do think the timing tomorrow night is late into at least the early afternoon on Wednesday, and after tomorrow temperatures come back down and we'll begin to dry up at the end of the week. Now, with thunderstorms around, any storm can produce localized higher amounts of rain, but right now we're looking at a general maybe half an inch to over an inch of rain taking us from now through Wednesday. As I mentioned, that warm front's in the vicinity, bisecting the region. All the big storms are out to the west. So even tonight, we remain under a marginal risk for severe weather. That's very low on the scale. Something isolated could develop. The greater threat is out to our west, and that again is close to that warm front, along with an area of low pressure out across portions of Missouri. You can see all these tornado watch boxes, St. Louis, Kansas City, down toward Oak City. And again, that's where most of the severe weather will remain tonight. But in a weekend fashion, some of those showers and storms will be working in our direction. Tomorrow, there's a slight risk across our region. Again, if we break out into sunshine, more afternoon storms develop. Otherwise, we'll watch activity come in late tomorrow night. The greatest threat back through Ohio, portions of Indiana tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we still run the risk of some isolated severe weather. The greatest risk is going to be damaging wind gusts, some hail, and while not zero, but very low, maybe an isolated tornado. We'll continue to keep you posted. Here we are tonight, again, after 11, midnight. Here comes some showers and storms taking us into the early morning hours. Then a break. A lot of clouds tomorrow, but if we break out into sunshine, we could have some afternoon storms. Not depicted here, but most of the activity gets in here late tomorrow night and early Wednesday. That takes us to about midday on Wednesday. Then we'll start to dry out. But again, it's a pretty active stretch here through the midweek. Temperatures tonight in the 50s, some showers late, maybe a storm. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Temperatures will begin to cool down, and we'll have a drier period as we roll into the late week. And Casey, look at some of these morning lows as we get into Friday night, Saturday morning, and Saturday night to Sunday morning. Be down in the 30s with potentially some frost. It's still early spring.
It is. Thank you so much.